script, different cast. Here with
Hi.
me, Seen It, and I'm joined with
Movie pop up.
yes. And on tonight's agenda, we will be discussing Hawkeye, boom, boom, and Spider-Man No Way Home, No Way Home, Far From Home,
Far from home.
all the homes. Okay, no,
Somebody at home.
I know it's so many homes. Let's see. They have, yeah. Okay. All right. So with Hawkeye, I did have a couple questions with you with Hawkeye. So first of all, like what was your overall um like rating and just of the show?
I get a 5.56.
Wait, out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like it that much?
I did like it. I don't know. It was something. It was a little predictable, a little annoying. She was kind of annoying to me.
Oh
She was kind
no.
of annoying to me. But I realized that that's kind of how her character is in all movies. Like
She's
she's that way in all movies. Cause
okay, she definitely like that in Pitch Perfect. I didn't see Bumblebee, so I don't know how she was in that.
it's always the talkative. You know how like Shia LaBeouf, he was just talkative. He could talk his way out of this and talk to
Yeah.
over talk you. She was
Mhm.
kind of that way a little bit too. And
Okay.
the dynamic between I don't know, I'm pretty sure we'll get into it. Like the dynamic between her
Mhm.
and her mom was like, I don't know. It was
Okay.
like something was amiss with me. I mean, it was good. I did enjoy it.
Okay. But you're giving it a 5. Okay.
I 5.5.
Okay.
Six.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I liked um Kate Bishop. Now I have to call her just like Yelena calls her. So Kate Bishop, I liked her. I liked her energy and how she was just such a fan of Hawkeye, being that he was just a regular dude with an arrow doing amazing things. So
Yeah.
I did like her, even though I could see how she could be annoying, but I did like her character. And the show actually moved a little slow for me. It didn't pick up, I guess, until half the season because I think it's 6 episodes. So I think it was episode 3
3.
when Kate
Yeah.
Bishop and Hawkeye got captured by Echo and the tracksuit crew.
hmm
And, it comes out about, I mean, we kind of already knew from the first episode that Hawkeye was hard of hearing from all of his Avengerness and he's just a regular dude. And then it came, in the situation when he was talking to Echo, she could tell that he was hard of hearing or something. She cut off his vine so that he could sign with her.
But
So,
he doesn't. But I don't think he know how to sign, do he?
oh yeah, he knows how to sign.
Oh,
He doesn't know all the words, but he does. He knows probably just the some general terms and stuff because he was able to communicate with her. So I think from episode 3, because I just felt like Hawkeye, he all he wanted to do was go home to his family, and this chick is running around as a doing whatever with the suit on, and all he wanted to do was get the suit, go home. That's
I
all.
think it was just a little
He was like,
carelessness on her part that was getting on my nerves.
okay,
Even though she was 22 years old, to me she acted so much as like a 15, 16-year old being in a situation. And
okay. Well, she's also spoiled. I mean, her mom brought that up
her mom did bring that up.
later,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she is rich
yeah.
and just
So
feels like she's invincible. So
yeah, you know what? That's a good way to put it. I ain't think about that from before, but yeah, she just I don't know. She was getting on my nerves talking about, oh, are we on a mission? Are we on a stakeout? Is this what we can do? We're gonna get some adventure stuff. I was like,
I gotta
whoa.
be honest, I probably would be that psyched too. I'm like, what are we doing? We're out here. I'm an Avenger. I'm with an
Like,
Avenger.
I'm your partner. Like, why? Like, the
Yeah,
whole partner thing was like, why do you think you're his partner right now?
right. It's
And
like
then she was trying to rebrand him, and he was like, well, the whole thing is for me to be not known.
right.
Like,
I like when he says like, "Well, I'm gonna wear a purple jumpsuit when I'm supposed to be incognito." No, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I totally understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was trying to make him, I guess, into her what she wants, and I'm assuming if the story is going to continue, it's going to be more like with her.
Yeah. I see them doing that with all of the original Avengers. They're all passing the torch, so to speak.
Yeah, because
That's how I
isn't
see
there
it.
like a different group or something like that
Like
with the younger generation?
I'm not familiar with that, but it just seems because I mean Captain America passed it off. I Hulk is still there. He's not passing anything. Um Hawkeye's passing it off. Iron Man was supposed to pass it off to Peter, but that's a whole different story now. Um I think I think those are all
I
the
think it's really called Young Avengers.
Okay. Okay. And
Yeah.
is Black, I don't want to call him Black Captain America. That's what he was called in the show. Black Falcon. No, he was called Black Falcon. But is he in the new Avengers or supposed to be?
Young members are set up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe of a team of Phase 4. Thanos, the new heroes, the gap between Tony. I'm reading. I'm trying to see if I have found a list.
Okay.
Of course, they have like a whole paragraph list of things.
So
Kate
the thing
Bishop is
I
Hawkeye.
have, okay.
Cassie Lane is Statue.
Ah, okay. Got that.
She's
That's
from Ant-Man.
yeah, that's his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Elijah Bradley as Patriot.
Okay. Bradley. I think
He's
that's one of the young boys we met in Captain Winter Soldier. Captain Winter Soldier.
the MCU
Falcon
introduced
Winter.
Elijah in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where he meets Sam Wilson
Yes.
when the Avengers presses Isaiah for information. Oh, so he was the okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's who I think he is. Okay, I just want to show you the scene behind me. This is the scene when it started to get better. No,
Yeah.
that was the scene there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tommy and Billy.
oh
Right
those
with
Wanda's
Eve.
children.
Yeah, so I guess they coming back.
Okay.
Introduce Tommy, Billy, and Scarlet twins, boys, and Maximum. America Chavez, Miss America.
So I know the America young woman. I saw her jacket in Doctor Strange. We haven't met her yet, and I don't know how we're going to be introduced to her. I only know
It
that
says she will play America Chavez in Doctor Strange in the Multi-Universe of Madness. So she's going to be introduced there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Kid Loki.
Okay.
After the voice kills him, the original Loki cheats death and resurrects as a boy.
Cool.
In a fresh start, Kid Loki becomes a hero and joins Young Avengers.
Okay. I don't know how they're gonna do that. Okay. Okay. I'm cool to see it. All right.
Harley Keener or Nathaniel Richards from Iron Lad. So he was in Iron Man 3.
Nathaniel. I don't remember Nathaniel. Okay.
He was the little boy in Iron Man 3. Remember when Tony Stark was somewhere with the little boy?
I like the little boy. He was funny.
Yeah, but so the little boy actually grew up and he attended Tony Stark's funeral.
He did. I remember that in Endgame.
In the movie.
I remember that. Yep. Okay. Okay.
It says another Iron Man successor who could take up the mantle of the Iron Lad is Ty Skipton. Mm-hmm. Harley Kenner. He was introduced. Oh no, okay, so that's the little boy.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Go back up and read.
Okay.
And they plays the hero of the 31st century who travels back into time to present himself as becoming a villain and Khan the Conqueror. Also, it could be one or two people could take up to be Iron Man.
Okay. Okay.
Mrs. Marvel.
Yeah. I think that's coming out.
She will make her acting debut in the upcoming Mrs. Marvel Disney Plus show.
Yeah.
So she's gonna have her own show.
So that's what's coming out. You know, Echo's supposed to have her own show as well.
Who?
Echo, the from Hawkeye. The deaf fighter.
Maya.
Yes, Maya. Mm-hmm.
Ironheart. Despite inheriting all of their Tony Stark's wealth and Iron Man technology, Morgan Stark may be But this
Morgan.
is a
Yeah.
black girl.
Morgan. Yeah, Morgan Stark.
Morgan Stark
Right.
may not want to follow the dangerous footsteps of her father in his bittersweet sacrifice.
Right.
Therefore, Riri Williams may be the one to take up the mantle of the Young Avengers' main armor superhero.
Okay. That's interesting.
Dominique Thorne will make her MCU debut in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, where she will receive cutting-edge technology from Wakanda to create her armor before starting her own Disney Plus show, Ironheart.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay. And I think that's supposed to come out later next year
Miles
or
Morris,
beginning of the next year.
Spider-Man. Miles Morris, the successor of Peter Parker as Spider-Man, is the youngest superhero. Already set up in, he was the black one in the animated, all of the Spider-Verse.
So what's it saying about him?
Oh,
Is he
so
going to
he was
cross over?
mentioned, huh?
Is he supposed to cross over?
Oh, no.
Nah.
And
So
I
he's
thought
not
about this too. In Spider-Man Homecoming, Donald Glover, Aaron Davis mentioned how he has a nephew in the neighborhood. And I remember the way they sounded it. I was like, I wonder if they're gonna make him the Black Spider-Man.
That's what I thought too, because I thought that was his uncle.
Yeah, Donald Glover was his uncle, but we didn't see him.
We did not, yeah.
Vision. Look like that's it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so those are going to be the new Young Avengers. So
okay.
I hope that it still have the same feel as the Avenger movies and not go so much on CW type movies. Like, what's the movie with Daisy and
Daisy.
what's the TV show that comes on now?
Ooh, which one?
The Avengers TV show.
I don't watch.
It's the old.
Watched any Marvel stuff that comes on TV. That hasn't been Disney.
Oh, really? But this one been out for years.
Yeah, so like the Shield and that kind of stuff. I didn't.
The Shield. Watch. That's what I'm trying to think of. Yeah. The Shield.
So I didn't watch that.
Oh yeah, I fell off on the Shield.
Okay.
Yeah, so much was going on. Apparently, it's still running today. But yeah, I fell off the
Agents of Shield. Thank you.
Agents of Shield.
I called it the Shield. Like,
hey, Dominique. Thank you for joining us.
Like it was the daggone cop show. Yes, Agents of
Shield.
Yeah.
Then the main character, Daisy, she got on my nerves worse than the girl Hawkeye, Kate Bishop.
Okay. But look at Kate Bishop. Look at Kate
Bishop. She was pretty cool.
I
like the way they set her up. She was you were right. She was definitely a spoiled, annoying brat. She definitely was.
Yeah, and but the thing, like this right here, this scene when they had that car scene, that was amazing. And it looked like it was one take. Because it looked like they didn't cut when they were going all around, and they had the Kim arrow, they had the Stark arrow, had the arrow that blew up. I was like,
I ain't even gonna lie. So many times I thought she was gonna fall out the window. I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna fall. I really thought that so many times.
Yeah, because she was out on the cut. Yeah. So, but that was actually one of my favorite scenes.
Now, my favorite scenes were with sister.
Yelena, Kate Bishop. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially my favorite scene was when she came to the house.
Okay.
To the house that caught on fire, and she would have the macaroni cheese. She was like, "No, sit, Kate Bishop." She was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna kill him." Yeah.
And that's when she liked to Kate the Bishop, and that's just like I can never forget her name, and I'm always gonna say her name like this now. And she was just chilling and talking. She felt like she was from the movie. Like her presence and everything, and it's like she could kick her ass. And even in like the elevator scene and when they fought later, I didn't feel like Yelena's character was pulling her punches because she could have done a lot more damage.
You think so? Mm-hmm. So when she first appeared on the rooftop and she was fighting Hawkeye, I called it. I was so excited.
Said it was her?
I knew it was her because you want to know why? She did the move. She did Natasha's move.
She did. Oh, she did. I didn't catch that.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, "That's her sister." And then when they revealed it, I was like, "I was right."
Yes. Is that the one where she gets up on top?
No, it's the
Her
one when
legs
she
go up on top, and then
no,
she.
the one when she get down like this or something like that.
Oh, such a poser. That one.
Yeah, she was like,
Okay.
it did, and yeah, because you remember in the movie, she actually did in the movie, and she was like, "Oh, this is so disgusting."
Right,
Ugh.
she did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, when I was fighting, I was like, "Who in the world is that? Who is that?" And when
Mhm.
I saw her do that move, I was like, "Oh, that's her sister."
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was excited that I was right.
Yeah. No, and that was exciting. And I was like, oh, she is in this because I was wondering when she was gonna come up in this show, considering how they left Black Widow with her meeting the woman in purple. Okay.
Well, I didn't know how they was gonna do it. I kind of I've gotten away of divulging too much into the movies and series because
Okay.
I do want some level of surprise,
No.
and not any level of disappointment.
Hmm.
So, I kind of stopped doing that after the last, I think it was the last Star Wars movie.
Okay.
It was like so much hype, and then I was so disappointed at the end of the movie.
Hmm.
So I kind of I was like I'm not digging too much into it
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
Not seeing who's gonna do it, what character they're gonna play, and how they're gonna come up, and all these speculations.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I stopped doing that.
Okay. No, but it was cool how she came out. So now with Kingpin, did you expect to see him in the show?
Um,
And was he this strong in Netflix? Because
so
this
that's the
brother is
same thing I was saying. That's the same thing
taking
I
out car doors and getting shot with
shot with an
arrows,
arrow.
and he's getting hit
So
with a car.
I asked Steve. Well, I talked to Steve today, and I asked him. I was like, "How is it that he not die?" And Steve told me look it up. Apparently, he has superpowers too.
I didn't know. I didn't know that from Netflix. I don't.
But I didn't
I
know.
don't recall.
So, and that could be the crossover from Netflix to Disney because I don't remember anything that happened to him when they did Daredevil. He was in
Okay.
something else too, wasn't he?
As far as I know, it was just Daredevil. Maybe he had a walk-on role in Defenders because they crossed a lot. I'm not sure, but in Daredevil, I don't remember him being like this strong.
And what was his name again?
Kingpin.
Kingpin.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, nah. I actually I had I liked him in Daredevil. This
Hmm.
Kingpin now I don't like.
Okay.
I felt he was more relatable, more emotion. He was more I don't know because you remember in Daredevil, all he wanted to do was get his woman. That's all I
Yeah.
wanted to do.
Mhm.
Support my woman. Now I don't know who this person is.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to
So
find.
should be interesting with that, and that he is Maya or Echo's uncle, and he supposedly got Daredevil,
Ronan.
Hawkeye Ronan to kill her dad.
Okay, so
Is
that's
that
what I'm
what?
a little okay. So I thought Ronan at the time was killing bad guys. I didn't know he was a hired assassin.
I don't know. He went to a dark place. His
Yeah.
family was wiped out. So.
So I thought he was going around just killing bad guys or
Mhm.
whatever. So for the kingpin to hire him to kill the uncle,
Yeah.
I'm a little confused about.
Yeah, I hope they flush that out because considering both of us are like, what happened? So hopefully they can flush that out, or I don't know, maybe DJ Prodigy, if he comes on, he'll clear that up. Maybe he has a different understanding to that.
Mhm.
Um, all right, so those are like my main questions. Oh, did you like the musical? I could do this all day.
No,
You didn't like it?
no.
I thought that was
I
so.
felt like Hawkeye watching it. I was like, and then at the end of the series, the season or whatever, they
They
showed
played the whole thing.
yeah. I fast forward through it.
Oh,
I was
I
like,
had to listen to that. I
it was
could
so
do this
cheesy.
all day. I was like, yes. You had Tony Stark with the little goatee, and you had Incredible Hulk. He's just green. He had a hoodie. That's it. He didn't need anything else. Oh, it was. Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny to me. And then what about Laura Barton? She's Agent 19. Um, Clint's wife, or Hawkeye's wife, Agent 19 Mockingbird. It was something about her watch. It was her watch that was found in Maya's apartment.
Oh, and that was the Shield logo on the bed.
Yeah, so I was like, "Oh, that's so cool that they
I
were
didn't understand the
intimate
significance.
and
So,
they were married."
so,
Married.
so that right there brings up another question too, because the
Okay.
tracksuit boys, they broke into they robbed the auction to get the watch.
Mhm.
So we
Wow.
never got the significance of why were they looking for the watch.
Right, we
So that was
don't.
a question I had.
Yeah.
Another question I had was when Hawkeye stole his sword back from
Mm,
the stepdad,
yeah.
like that never kind of came up.
Mhm.
So at first I kind of was thinking that the mom was gonna be the villain, like the main
So
villain,
you
not Kingpin. I thought it was gonna be her. Because the way she
okay,
kept brushing everything off, she was like, no, let's just not talk about this right now.
okay.
Let's just do this. Let's plan a party. The way
Mhm.
I thought her and her fiance was kind of like,
Oh, in cahoots and doing stuff? Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
And then when she got him arrested,
Mhm.
I then honestly too, she would have got me arrested. If my fiance would have got me arrested, we're not together no
Yeah,
more.
we're not yeah,
We're
yeah.
done.
'Cause but the I still didn't know that she was the bad person because I thought that she got her fiance arrested because Kate the Bishop said, "Mom, he's a bad dude." And then she looked into it and was like, "Okay, he is a bad dude. Let me get him arrested." Not that she was setting him up,
Yeah,
sort of thing. Not
yeah,
until like towards
yeah.
the end.
I
Yeah.
definitely I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I was still on her side. I think.
But overall, it was good. I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a strong 6.
Oh yeah. So did I convince you to bring it up from talking about it
Yeah,
from
from talking
my
about it,
side?
it was good. Like she was getting on my nerves for real. Like I'm like, come
Yeah.
on, girl. I would have told her. And then when he was like, "Don't text me," and she's texting like it's a millennial thing. Like, let me just text
But
you. Like,
again,
if you want to be a secret agent, you can't be this
she has to
flamboyant.
learn. She has to learn secrets and what that means. Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, so I enjoyed it. I gave it a 7. So not much higher than you, but I mean, it was funny. I mean, there were certain scenes that I rewound because it was so funny, like the LARPing scene, just because Hawkeye's dialogue is just so funny. The elevator scene, I rewound a couple times just to watch it again because Kate the Bishop was being so silly, pressing all the buttons and stuff. So I did do that. And then I just thought it was like really cool, a really good
yeah.
film. So,
I thought it was funny too. The elevator scene when she was sitting there, they was fighting each other. I like their
mhm.
fight scene, especially.
Oh, yeah.
So I like
Mm.
the I guess the camera's position of their
Mhm.
fight scene when they got off
Follows
and they were
them.
just going gliding through.
I like that.
It,
Not a lot of cuts. It just
yeah,
like,
it wasn't a lot of cuts.
yeah.
And then when they got to that one office where the guy was sitting there working late, and then all of a sudden they come in
Oh,
there fighting,
yeah.
I was like,
And they went right through. Yeah. No, that was good.
one thing I did pick up on with Kate Bishop, her
Kate the Bishop.
fighting style.
Yeah.
So, okay. And I saw this in Daredevil too. And this is like one of the reasons why I love Daredevil. To
Mhm.
me, it was more realistic.
Okay.
So at the beginning of the series, with her fighting, and she first put on the suit.
Mhm.
She's fighting some low level street thugs or whatever. That okay, I can kick your ass. But
Mhm.
then when she started fighting Hawkeye, he's more trained and
Mhm.
more experienced.
Mhm.
He kind of defeated her like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But then you saw on each episode, she started to get better and better and better and better.
Mhm.
I actually like that. So when she started fighting Elena, is
Mhm.
her name Elena?
Yeah, Lena. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, when she
Mhm.
started fighting Elena, how Elena was like really kicking her ass and she
Yeah.
was getting up there. So by the time she got the Kingpin,
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way she's gonna be able to defeat Kingpin. Like, there's no
Mhm.
way she could beat him. And technically she didn't. She
No, she
just
kept yeah.
outsmarted him.
Yeah, and then use the arrow to her advantage by using the trick that Hawkeye taught her with the flick of the wrist.
Yeah,
And,
the flick of the wrist.
yeah.
Yeah, so she definitely and because of that, when he taught her that, you notice and saw how she caught on and she learned quickly.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, she caught on, she learned quickly too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the stepdad, I kind of didn't get him. I thought he was gonna be the bad guy, but he just seemed like some.
He was just a good marksman. He knew his way around a sword, and he was helping out towards the
He
end
had a
of
thing
that
for swords.
episode. Yeah, yeah, that
And
was
I guess that makes sense if he's into fencing and he's that good.
hmm And he was just helping out at the end. The LARPers were like, "Who's that guy?" He's like, "Oh, he's on our side." It's like,
But we probably need to get him out of here too.
right. That's what
I
they
thought
said.
that was
It's like,
funny.
yeah, he needs to go though.
Yeah,
He's not part
yeah,
of this fight. Yeah. So
yeah.
I did enjoy that.
Yeah. But that's my take on it. It was real good. Will I watch it again? No.
I would watch certain episodes again or certain scenes.
I agree. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Sorry.
No, but that's good. All right.
Yeah.
So you ready to move on to
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? I have so many questions.
Well, go for it. I'm hearing because I didn't like some of the things. So Tierra had to point some things out to me.
Okay.
Because we'll get into that. So go
on. Okay. Well, okay, so let me start off with this. So, how do you think Andrew Garfield did with all throughout 2021 saying that he's not in the movie? You think he did a good job? Because he was always being asked in interviews. I don't think they interviewed or came across Tobey Maguire at all because I don't remember seeing anything with him. Maybe
I don't remember
the Photoshop thing.
What's his name? What's his name?
Andrew Garfield.
Okay, Andrew. I don't remember. I don't recall seeing anything. But I mean,
okay,
they on a contract, so yeah. I feel like I'm just gonna say overall Disney, and I mean like Disney, Marvels, Star Wars, all of them. They have you on tight-lipped contract, and there is no slip of the tongue.
Right.
So
okay, because
that doesn't surprise me.
He was on a couple, like I remember seeing an interview as far back as February, and him being asked like, "Is he in the new Spider-Man movie?" He's like, "I didn't get a call. And so even though he's done other movies, Tick Tick Boom and other stuff, he would be interviewing for those things, but then they would ask him about Spider-Man.
Well, maybe he did. Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he didn't get a call. Maybe he got an email.
Right, exactly. So that's like he's not really lying. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So for the movie, what were your oh my gosh moments? Like what made you like, I don't know, laugh out loud or say something out loud, or the audience went crazy?
Well, the audience went crazy when the other two Spider-Man came in.
Yeah.
And for me, it wasn't a crazy moment. Like, I mean, the movie is about the villains from the other Spider world. So don't you think they're gonna slide the other two Spider-Mans in? Like, everybody went crazy. It was like, oh my god! And like Tierra told me, she was like, oh my god! And I was like, you knew what's gonna happen. But she made a good point. She was like, I didn't watch a trailer. I didn't know nothing about it. I just knew the movie was coming out. So maybe there were people like that are not into movies like us that can.
That's true.
So maybe I shouldn't be so judgmental.
Because it was speculated for so long that they were all going to be there, and Andrew Garfield was like, "No, I'm not in it." I'm telling you, when I saw Murdoch as the lawyer, I was like, "Oh,
now that right there, guy.
You just heard the crowd like, "Oh my god!" So I don't even know.
I don't think it wasn't as loud. I don't think maybe some people got it, but I was like, I was sitting up. I said, oh, "No, they didn't. No, they didn't."
Yeah. That was me. That was me when I saw Murdoch. That was that one. And when Andrew Garfield came through the circle, I was like, ah! And it was so cool to see him. I liked him as Spider-Man. I thought he was a pretty good Spider-Man. But when Tobey Maguire came through, somebody in the theater got up and took a video of him. I'm like, yes, yes. When Tobey Maguire came through, I was like, oh, snap. I missed that energy in the movie. So those were the major what the fuck moments. Those were the three that I can recall in the theater.
I liked when Jamie Foxx was talking to Andrew and he was like, so is it more y'all? Like I would expect a black Spider-Man to come through.
Right. It's like
I like how there was a way of
I was like, well, we haven't met Miles yet. Okay, that's cool.
So apparently I'm assuming Miles is gonna be in he's already in this universe because he was mentioned in the second movie.
Right.
Okay.
But he just may not be Spider-Man, he may not have the Miles in the MCU may not have had the elixir or been bitten by a spider or anything like the Miles in the Spider-Verse one.
So
So
I'm gonna have to go back and look at I guess watch that scene again or look into it a little bit more because I don't know. It was something. I wonder if that's gonna be a Superman. I mean a Spider-Man.
okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Spider-Man pointing memes.
Okay.
Oh. Is that the one? I think that's in our movie group.
We see the one which was like you.
Yeah.
I don't think I had that one saved. I think I had this one saved. What's this one? What's this one? Oh, when they're friends. Him and
when they're friends.
when they're Oh, I do have the hugging one. I did save that one. I thought that was nice. Oh, okay. So another one. It wasn't a WTF moment, but I was like, oh shit, the goblin is really out here. Is when they are in the building and Peter Holland Spider-Man is hitting the goblin and he's just laughing. That's why I was like, this movie's getting very serious right now. That whole scene was tense because you saw Holland get his spidey sense, like something's going on when he's trying to help all the villains and they're in Happy's apartment. And I didn't know what was going on. He was like walking around like something's not right now. And then it's like he sensed that the goblin took over the good part. I forgot the other Norman.
Oh, yeah. Because his
like something is wrong. I was like, what is he doing? Why is he walking around like this? What's wrong?
Well, they went to show that his spider sense is a lot stronger than
it was very strong. You saw that too when him and Strange were fighting, and Strange pushed him out into the astral plane. And Spidey sense was still, the body was still working, even though he wasn't in his body. It's like his Spidey, so his Spidey sense is it's kind of stronger. I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I think Andrew, in the terms of strength, Andrew was the weakest, and Tobey Maguire, and then Tom Holland's.
Okay.
Far as strength, because they all had their different characteristics, whatever. Because Tobey Maguire, he shoots the spider webs through his skin, while they both have, the other two have things to shoot it out.
Yeah,
I don't know what Andrew has different from everybody else. I don't remember that.
I think he created his as well, like how Holland made the web. I think
yeah. So it seemed like one has one more the other or less than the other. I don't know.
Maybe. All right. So were there any scenes that made you tear up?
When Aunt May died.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, they're gonna kill her.
Yeah.
But and they went so before this movie, I kind of thought that Uncle Ben had died, because in all the previous movies and the TV shows and the comic books, that's the story. Uncle Ben dies.
Yeah.
But when Aunt May died, and then the whole theme about the three Spider-Mans where they had significant deaths in their life, they kind of made them have their defining moment. That made me realize that, oh shit, there was never an Uncle Ben. I don't even think it was even mentioned in either one of these movies.
Right. The only thing we got was like his suitcase has like a B and a P on it. But that's it. They don't really talk about him. Yeah.
So what I don't like, I'm not gonna say I didn't like, but at the end where he went to the coffee shop, the donut shop, to see
MJ and
yeah. So I thought her and the other guy was gonna kiss. I thought they was gonna hook up, but I was sad that they kind of didn't remember him, or he didn't go into it or whatever. So I guess that's gonna be part of the next movie. But all in all, you could make anybody remember something.
I was thinking that
they said don't. I don't think the spell was to make them forget. It was to make them not remember. that significance or whatever. Or even if it was forget.
It
If
was
you think
to
about it this
forget.
way, if
It's
you
to
forget
forget there's a
something and
Peter
somebody
Parker.
remind you of something, you're gonna remember it.
And they'll experience deja vu and be like, this seems so weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like with the Matrix when they touch hand, it was like,
Wait a
have
second.
we met before?
Right. So you have that deja vu. And I was hoping, I mean, the thing is, I feel like Holland can still make the Avengers remember or to tell them, hey, I'm Spider-Man. And he can say, hey, I can tell you about this that happened at the airport. I can tell you this that happened with Thanos. So he can, if he chose to, go out and make it his mission to make people remember. But I was just thinking towards the end of it, maybe he just doesn't want to do that right now. Maybe just
Well,
wants
yeah,
to.
I took it as if they're gonna save all of that for the next movie.
Yeah,
That'll be like the somewhat plot of the next movie. Because
yeah,
I mean, they they know there is a Spider-Man, but they
yeah.
don't know that
And they
Peter
know that
Parker.
Spider-Man helped save the world, has done all of
Yeah,
these awesome things.
yeah, yeah. So you could go back and say, like you just said, bring that up too. So
Yeah.
one thing I didn't understand was at the very end, a part of Venom,
Okay.
Blob, whatever, fell off of Tom Hardy.
Yeah, that makes me think that we're now going to have a Venom in the MCU.
Yeah. So what I didn't understand about it, and
Mhm.
somebody had to explain it to me, was
Mhm.
that I was like, well, they kind of messed up there because it was supposed to take everything back that knew of Peter Parker, and they
Mhm.
took back the villain or whatever. They took back Venom, Tom Hardy,
Yeah.
whatever. But I didn't know, because I don't follow Venom at all.
Okay.
I didn't know that once Venom detaches from a host, it's just a living organism. It has no memory, no nothing, no nothing.
Mhm.
So a piece broke off, and that's how it's still in this universe. Did
Mhm.
I explain that right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm just
So
thinking that it's just going to attach to somebody else,
yeah,
and
and
then
I
that's
know that
how
they've been trying to get Venom into this.
and that's how you do it.
Yep,
And that's
into
how you do
this
it. So
universe.
Sony can still keep their Tom Hardy Venom separate from MCU now, and MCU can have their. That's how they did it. And so now MCU has their Venom. Sony can keep their Venom, and
Yeah, and
everything.
it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if this whole plot line with this movie, this whole plot line with merging the universes and stuff like that, was just to get Venom in here.
Maybe. And I don't even know who he would attach himself to because the closest person was you. Could you watch Ted Lasso? When I saw Football is Life as a bartender, I was like, "Is Football is Life?
Yes, I was
Football
like,
is Life is
that's
about
my
to be
guy.
about to be the new Venom. Football is Life." I was
That's my
like,
guy.
"I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it."
I
So if
like it
that
with the
happens,
life is football.
life is life.
Life is
Life is
not
football.
football.
Yeah,
Life
yeah,
is football is dead.
yeah.
I
You
like
had
with
to
that
get
whole scene
dog.
with the dog. My heart broke.
Yeah, yeah. We killed that dog. That was sad, but it was
Let me
funny.
let me tell you, Ted Lasso is right now undeniably in my top 5. Big
Oh,
Bang Theory is my shit.
easy. Hmm.
Ted Lasso is up there with Big Bang Theory.
Oh, without a doubt. I totally agree. Yeah. Yeah. It's
Ted
one of
Lasso
the
was
yeah.
so
It's
good.
one of
At
my
first,
best, it's one of my favorite shows. And I did not know that I would enjoy it as much
I
as I
didn't know
did.
neither. I
So
didn't know neither.
I'd be
Somebody
like,
told me
it's
to watch
so
it. I was like, okay.
yeah. No, but it's well written and everything. So yeah, Football is Life is the new Venom. I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna put it out there. That's
Football is
gonna be the
like
new
this.
Venom. That's a
He
funny.
could be.
Yeah.
Cause then you got an Asian. You got an Asian person. Well, no. Let me see.
You talking about Shang-Chi or somebody?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So same with you with like scenes that made me tear up. It was Aunt May's death, but also when Garfield caught MJ.
Oh yeah.
That made me sad. And just with them talking about the deaths that they had, I teared up a few times when like Toby and they were all talking about the deaths in their life and how they got
Like it made them significant moments. Yeah.
yeah. And one of my favorite lines though is then when they were all in the lab doing stuff, and Andrew Garfield asked Toby Maguire if he was going to suit up or if he was going to go dress as a youth pastor. I was, That was what I still remember that line. That was just so funny. Uh, and it made me think about because I really Andrew Garfield was a decent Spider-Man. The movies weren't awesome, but
I
I
don't
felt like
remember him.
he was a good Spider-Man though. So
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember when Andrew, whatever his name is.
yeah, for his was the Amazing Spider-Man. He only had the 2 movies.
Tobey Maguire had how many?
He had 3 movies.
And
And so
Tom Hardy has three, and they still
yeah,
going. I think that I still like this Spider Man better.
Tom Holland all
Hmm.
around. Yeah, he captured the hearts of many early on, I think from Civil War. Just be very endearing. And then I did tear up in that scene in Infinity War where he's like, Mr. Stark, I don't want to go.
Oh, I definitely tear up in
Oh
that.
my gosh. She's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I was like, no. So that
Yeah,
audience reaction. I'm telling you, the whole car ride home, I was silent. I was like, they all died. Yeah.
RJ, he that really messed him up,
Yeah.
especially when Spider Man died. That really messed him up. I don't even think he's seen Endgame.
Mm.
I don't think he's seen Endgame. He has seen the new Spider Man.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
He was like, "Nah, I don't forget this. I don't want to see this no more."
Oh, I don't blame him. That was tough.
Yeah, I don't know. Did we watch that together? Because RJ sat in the movie theater once it had closed out, the lights was on, they was cleaning up. Like we had to like really drag him out of there. He was just so dramatic, being so extra.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I know I saw one of my homeboys, and so I know the whole car ride home, I was quiet. Like I do remember that. I may have seen it again. I probably did see it again. I may have seen it again with you, but I just remember the first time I saw it, I was very quiet.
This scene right here, I don't know if you can see it right here. So this is when they talk about Elena right here.
Oh, this is when she got snapped.
Yeah, let me see.
Yelena got snapped, and I really did enjoy how they showed how she felt. She was in the bathroom washing her hands, and then she became
Yeah,
dressed
so
and came right back.
right here, like this. When I watched it, I was like, "What?" I didn't understand what was going on.
Oh, initially because she was trying to give the person a serum.
No, I didn't
Oh.
understand what was going on when she was standing in the bathroom and everything just started morphing and
Oh,
the thing had
right.
changed.
I got you.
I
Oh,
didn't
it's
get
about
it.
to happen now. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the way that they showed how this happened and just how her surroundings changed.
Right.
It
And
gave a
see,
very good perspective of how this happens. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So look, but when you see, it was a second for her.
For her. Yep.
It was a second for her.
That's
And we
crazy.
never seen it. We've never seen it from any other perspective. We've always just seen it that, oh, they're back. We always seen it from the 5 years.
Right. Because
We ain't
that's
never
even
seen it
how
from
that's how even what it was with Rambo. Like we didn't see that it was only a second that Rambo was gone. We just saw her when she came back. Monica
oh
Rambo.
yes, right,
Right. You know
exactly,
what I'm talking about?
exactly.
So I really enjoyed how they did this. And it's just like, why are we here? What do we do? It's like, girl, I thought you left. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
It's the
that
right
was
time. Yeah,
that
I liked how they did that.
honestly, that's probably like one of the top main scenes of the movie show for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, anything with Elena is in it because I loved her accent and the way she kept saying Kate Bishop and that whole when they was sitting there eating that macaroni and cheese, she was like, "No, we're about to eat dinner." And then when it was done, she was like, "Thank you for the girl." What did she say? The girl chat, the girl time,
Yeah. Did she
the
like to
girls'
put
night out.
what do you call it, like hot sauce or something in the mac and cheese or whatever? It
Yeah.
was yeah. No, that was
So,
good.
but yeah, overall, that's my overall synopsis of it. I definitely enjoyed both movies. Um, I'm ready. I'm eager to see Doctor Strange now because I want to. So
Mhm.
the whole multiverse. I don't know if it all started cracking with WandaVision at the end of WandaVision,
Mhm.
and now what happened?
It could be
Something
any
else.
well, is it from WandaVision? Is it from Girl Loki and Kang? Is it like who? A lot of people are doing a lot of things.
So I did see from what's the name, Rockstar on YouTube.
Mhm.
I think it was from Rockstar, but I did see a YouTube video of they were saying that WandaVision came, and now they're probably gonna figure out how to put Spider-Man in there too, and then all of this, like all of these will happen at all the exact same time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
lot.
Because
Okay.
the clip that I saw, they had like a significant scene from WandaVision and a significant scene for Kang, and how they all lined up together. Of course,
Mhm.
anybody could have put that two together though, but I mean,
Okay.
that theory makes sense.
Okay. So around the same time, everybody's messing with the universe. And so all these different variants and timelines are going down.
Yeah.
I hope Marvel can keep this straight. There's a lot going on.
I have faith. They can. They
Okay.
definitely can.
Yeah.
They definitely can. So, I didn't like in Spider-Man how we had a different Doctor Strange. From the previous movie, Doctor Strange were always so by the book, by the law. No, we cannot do this. No, we're not going to do it. We
Okay.
can't mess it up and blah, 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 blah. And then now in Spider-Man, he was like, oh, yeah, I'll do the spell for you. Don't say nothing to nobody.
They
Keep your mouth
developed an awesome friendship. They saved the world together. That's how I took it.
shut. Okay.
He lost. They lost. They lost
And
Iron
Juan never
Man.
showed up. I'm pretty sure Juan knew all of this was going on. Like
Juan?
everybody just couldn't. Apparently, everybody didn't show up in New York. So
Oh,
wherever Juan was at, he didn't come back and be like, "What the hell y'all doing? What the
who's
fuck?"
Juan?
And his name Juan, the Asian guy.
Oh, the one who always leaves. He left. That was
Yeah, that's what I'm
another thing.
saying. Like you just left.
In the beginning, don't you do that, boy? No spell. Take it easy. Infinity War. I must protect the realm of books. Yeah.
Right. So of course he knew that all this was going on. He didn't come back and be like, "Strange, what the fuck you
He didn't
doing?"
even come back to check on him. Like, yo, Strange, you good?
And Strange
Because
was Strange was in the void.
right. So that's what I was about to say. He was off somewhere, and Juan didn't even come back to say, "Hey, you straight? You straight? Did you mess something up?" Yeah, he left. Whenever things go down, I was like, "This is not my fight." So I wonder, is he gonna stick around in Strange? Is he gonna walk off? I guess he's gonna have to stick around.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. So
Always need that brother.
yeah, I'm eager to see what's gonna happen next. I do want to see Doctor Strange from the aftermath from WandaVision, from everything. I'm hoping we'll get a clearer picture of what's going on.
So, are you watching any of the trailers for Doctor Strange? Or are you gonna go in there fresh?
I watched the one trailer that was at the end of Spider-Man. That's it. That's all I'm gonna watch.
Okay, so you watched the one where I think that was the one where he went up to Wanda and she was like, you hear about Westview? He's like, no, girl, it ain't about Westview. I got some other stuff. So, yeah, okay, gotcha. That's the only one that I've seen too, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna watch.
I don't want anything else. I'm already thinking that it's the What If Strange that's popping in there because he looks all dark.
I thought so too. I thought so
Dark
too.
Strange.
I sat there and said that. I said, what if that's what's if?
I'm thinking that's What If Strange. So we'll revisit and see if we were right. What, 5 or 6 months from now is that What If Strange that came up on the scene?
Yeah, I
Are
thought
we gonna
so
see
too.
the big-headed dude too? I mean, what's going on? The dude who the overseer, the watcher? Well,
I don't know, because that's the same thing I was thinking too. Like, are we gonna see? I said that once I saw the Doctor Strange, I was like, are we gonna see the watcher, the dude?
yeah,
I don't know his name.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. But I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange. It's directed by Sam Raimi, who did Spider-Man 2. I think he did 1 and 2 and 3. Sam Raimi's a real awesome horror director. So I'm thinking there are going to be some scary elements in
spooky elements.
And yeah, I think so. I mean, you got the dark Doctor Strange in there. That could be scary.
All right. That's cool. All right, I'm for it. Next week, are we discussing in 2 weeks? Are we discussing Insecure?
I like to.
No.
If
in 2 weeks.
I definitely want to discuss Scream because
that's what I'm going to see.
That next Thursday. So
Scream is, when are you watching Scream?
Next Thursday.
The 13th?
Yep.
You got your ticket?
Yep. Me, Crystal, and John.
All right, I'm gonna get my ticket right here, right now.
Okay.
Can you send me your seat?
Yep. Oops.
You going to security? Wait a minute. What time are you going?
7.
Security?
Yep.
Oh, I want to see 355.
I saw a preview or something for that.
I like girl power movies.
Oh, it is that. Okay.
What city you in?
I'll tell you, not on here. I'll send it.
Oh, okay.
I'll send it to you though.
All right.
No problem. No problem. But yeah, let me see that.
Alrighty, so I'll talk to you.
All right. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for
Thanks, Dominique, for
watching this
hanging out with us.
picture. All right. Thank you. Same script, different cast. Bye.